It's Joel from the Fun Pimps, and we're here to show you some improvements to the weapon mod system we've been working on. It's pretty awesome. Basically, here's a vanilla pistol, quality level 4 or 4 tier. We're getting rid of all the. We're still going to have the color ranges, but we're going to get rid of this number and just have a color range. So there's not going to be like a 1 quality brown isn't going to be any worse than a 99 quality brown. We're getting rid of that. So it's just kind of a fixed tier. So we've got the same amount of tiers as before, but we're getting rid of that granular difference between them. So, but basically here's your vanilla pistol. Let's see, it holds 15 rounds. Got your standard fire rate and no mods. So I'm going to go ahead and modify it, and I want to put a scope on it. Boom. So now we've got the scope on here, which should make it a little better to, a little bit better to deal with enemies. Let's see here. Do spawn some stuff. All right, let's get a Marlene in there. So this improves my accuracy, because without this mod, there's kind of a spread. Like you can see the spread here on this weapon. So if I shoot, anything, it's pretty much gonna land in that cone, and then the iron sight, you're gonna get a smaller cone. But like when I'm stop moving, or if I crouch, that cone narrows. That's for hip fire, it's much more accurate when you're iron sighting. But if you're just running around, it's pretty widespread. Speaking of run, this is kind of a new, I let off shift and you kind of keep running, but we've redone the movement system, the damage system, how you basically, how you recover health has been changed, and I'll do that in another video. I just thought I'd mention it. We've been doing a lot of cool stuff. So this is, we've got a terrain editor too. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'll talk about that later. Back to the mods. So I've got this pistol, and it's got a scope on it now, which gives you a magnified view, which is awesome. We've got all kinds of different scopes. This is just one from the asset store. We'll probably remodel it, but it's just an example of getting something in the game so we can kind of see it and feel it and play around with it. And to you modders, the scope, you can basically adjust it via XML. So you could position a model, scale it. Any kind of mod can be positioned and scaled and moved anywhere, on the weapon. So it's pretty awesome. So you can add different visual mods to the game. So let's go ahead and modify it a little more. Symbol. Now I'm going to put on a fully automatic trigger assembly or trigger group. And then let's do a rod and spring. We can just show you right now what we've got. I'm just pressing and holding, instead of it being click, 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 as fast as you could click, But if you want a really fast fire rate, go ahead and assemble. We're going to put this rod and spring replacement on there. And now my fire rate is going to be substantially better. So as you can see, it's pretty freaking cool. Wrapped. And we have one last mod to add to this weapon. And we're going to put on magazine extender. So now I'm going to reload. And now we're holding 22 rounds, which is totally badass. Which, you know, kind of helps when you have a lot of zombies to kill. You know, that reload can get you into trouble at times, so, you know, being able to have a larger magazine capacity is pretty awesome. And there's like a 4x scope. This is just a 2x hollow scope. I think that's what it's called. So let's go ahead and modify this AK a little bit. We'll put this. So here's, you know, your standard AK behavior. You know, you zoom in. You've just got your iron sights. You know, I mean, get a few stags running around. You know. Run, buck. Yeah, get out of here. There we go. So, you know, you've got kind of limited range and shooting capabilities. With this, yeah, I'm not even probably, yeah, I hit that one. So let's go ahead and modify this. Put this better scope on. Boom, now I've got this scope. There we go. Crouch down, get a little more accuracy. Yeah, come on. He might be out of range. We're going to put on a... Oh, no, he's not. Awesome. There's no way I could have got that without that scope on there. So, you know, on a bigger magazine, whatever mods you guys want to put on here, there's going to be tons of mods. I'm just showing you guys a few. So now I've got 30 rounds, which would be pretty awesome. You know, if you're in a tough situation. I think the recoil is a little too much on this thing, so we got to do something about that yet. But pretty cool stuff. I love, you know, the old blackout scopes. You know, we'll still probably have those, maybe for the 8. You know, but this is just a different kind of scope. We're gonna have a bunch of different scopes and laser sights and all this cool stuff. Getting too close, I'm just gonna hip fire. They're all up and around. Pretty awesome stuff. So another thing we've been working on is terrain tools, and as you can see, I don't remember ever seeing bluffs like this before. We've got, you know, a new artist who's really an amazing environment artist, and he's gonna probably redo all the trees, and he's working on the height map for Navezgane, and then our level guys are starting to get into some of the road editing and whatnot. I'll show you that. But yeah, the terrain, I mean, we've expanded the map. You know, the playable space is the same, but for now, but we've expanded the map, and you can see all these new kind of mountains beyond the borders of Navezgane that, you know, have never existed before. Plus, you know, there's been a lot of there's been a lot of embellishments to the terrain that already exists here. You know, I don't remember seeing. I did a lot of the original height map editing, and you know, we didn't really have any in-game tools, so it's just pure Photoshop height map and whatnot. But we've improved our tools, and this yeah, this POI, you know, it's got a road to get there, so I wanted to like check that out. I'm out of stamina, I think, yeah. So there should be like a winding trail to get up there. I remember seeing it in the distance. Let me just kind of cheat here. Somewhere I saw the winding path. Oh yeah, here it is. Maybe it just needs covered in snow or something. See if I can actually get up there. But yeah, the terrain's a lot more rugged and natural. I think this is the right way. I don't know. I could be full of it. Maybe it just looked like a path. This is just some natural landscaping. Maybe it is the way. Either way, it's pretty freaking cool. This feels so, you know, so much more natural to me than kind of the stuff we had before, because we can get in there and we can paint the terrain directly in Unity now, and we can manipulate the, you know, beyond the height map editing, and all the other cool tools we've added. You can basically, you know, we can edit the terrain and make these POIs fit. To put a POI in before, you know, we had to just like draw out a square on this image map that kind of said where it was and what height it was, and it wasn't really very, you know, you couldn't really just work on, you know, what you see is what you get kind of thing. It was just kind of like, okay, it's this height. And then the terrain had to match that height, and it was kind of clunky, to be generous. But yeah, this is like pretty seamlessly integrated, you know, with the world terrain now, which is a big improvement. Yeah, this looks cool. I don't recall any of this stuff, so Navis game just feels like, you know, a whole new world to me. I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff's in the same spot, but just the, you know, the mountains and the landscape just feels so much more natural. I'm really excited. I'm so looking forward to testing and playing. It's been too long, guys. I know it's been a long time for you guys too, but bear with us. I mean, Alpha 17 is basically going to be beta. We've redone and improved so many systems. It's going to be unbelievable. And you know, I'm not showing hardly any of it. I mean, this is just bits and pieces here, but you know, all the POIs are. We've got, you know, over 50 new POIs and many old ones that have been reimagined. They all have quests in them, and they're all, you know, every POI is not just a copy and paste house anymore. I mean, this is a one of a kind, awesome. It's got dungeon-like gameplay through the whole thing. There's going to be sleepers that spawn, you know, and yeah, the sleeper systems have been improved dramatically. The you know, the new vehicles and everything are just awesome. Sean's working on the AI and the pathing right now. We converted the dog zombie. He's now using the new wolf skeleton. Oh, not 25 of them. Turn that. No, get away from me. Come on, not fair. I didn't mean to spawn 25 of them. Just want to show you guys like one dog. Oh yeah, and we haven't fixed that yet. I'm still gonna get wrecked, but go down without a fight. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and let's get us to, we're really close to 50,000 subs. I appreciate it. Let's keep going. Thanks for watching.